You're so much prettier when you smile. Really?
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. This is Bill and Deb. I think they know that, though. I hope so.
Yep.
I hope so. Anyway, what is the date today?
This is Saturday.
The
5th?
February something, around the 5th or something like that, yeah. And it's February, the month of February, so what does that mean?
It means that the Florida rendezvous is happening in just, 3 weeks.
Yeah, starts on the 20th, yeah. In fact, we're moving over to the campground the middle of next week. I don't mind telling them that. And the rendezvous, of course, this will be our third one so far that we've had.
Yes.
And we've had wonderful turnouts at both of the others.
Met some awesome people.
Oh, yeah. In fact, we've made many new friends, and we've had a few of those friends that have come to visit us here while we've been here and stayed a few days. One couple just pulled out this morning.
Yes.
Only to go back to their home and turn around and reload again and turn around and come back to the rendezvous. And they live in middle of Alabama somewhere.
Yeah.
I can't remember where. They told me. It's a secret anyway.
It's a secret location.
Right, secret location. But then they're going to be turning around. But we've had a blast. We've had a campfire every night. Told a lot of stories. Ate a lot of good food. Ate way too much. In fact, one of them commented last night that it's much healthier to live this lifestyle. And I said, yeah, it's a good thing, because the way I'm eating, if I was still living at home, I'd be dead now. You know. But anyway, we are getting excited. The rendezvous, like I say, is coming up in just a little over 2 weeks, actually.
February 20th is when
Right.
it starts.
Right. And we'll be moving to the campground the middle of next week. We'll be kind of sort of busy, but if some are out and about and want to come by and say hi, that's okay. Anyway, and the rendezvous, the campground, what's the matter?
You had something on your hat, looked funky.
It looked what?
It was just
Oh, yucky?
something you don't want on film.
Okay. Well, thanks for removing it. I hope they didn't see it up until now.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway, many of you know this by now, those of you that follow us on a regular basis, but the rendezvous is going to be held at Itchituckney Family Canoe and Cabins near Fort White, Florida.
And I posted the agenda, and I'm updating it every once in a while with new stuff, but the agenda for the rendezvous is posted on our website, which is
iRideTinyHouseAdventures.com. iRideTinyHouseAdventures.com. Let me say that one more time. iRideTinyHouseAdventures.com.
And if you haven't got your t-shirts yet, you might have time to still order them.
Maybe. But it's kind of getting close, and they want about 2 weeks from the time you place the order to the time you receive them.
Right.
So if you can still get them, it's in that iffy stage right now.
Down to the if stage.
Yeah. But we don't care if
you don't have to have
you order merchandise or not. What we care about is you being able to come to the rendezvous.
Oh, we would love to see you. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And the campground, last I checked, it is full. Now, we will be there next week, and we'll have a lot more information available to us once we get there and able to talk to Tracy about everything. But and then we will post an update while we're there, let you know what's going on. But even though the campground is full, if you live nearby, or we've already had people reach out to us and say they're going to come down and grab a room at one of the nearby towns and come out and visit for a day or two,
Or they're getting a site at a state park local.
Yeah, right.
A local state park.
So those are your options, but the more the merrier. Come by, look at the different trailers we're going to have there, and meet all these wonderful people. And when are you planning on us doing the music thing?
Oh, we're having something every evening. We
Right.
leave the days that you guys can visit, you can go do things, you can do what you want. It's all on the agenda on the website, but the music, I believe, is Saturday evening.
Okay. All right. And that can change depending on weather forecasts and things like that. But anyway.
Yeah, well, we're going to have good weather.
Oh, of course we are. But we have two exciting things to share with you right now, and we're still in the testing stages of these things.
Right.
And I don't know if any of you have noticed it, but now and then when we're talking on video or shooting video, that I sound a little hoarse from time to time. And this started developing last summer, during the middle of the summer. I got to where when I would lay down at night, even though I felt great otherwise, I was wheezing a lot. And it would sometimes it'd wake Deb up. And coughing and hacking and stuff like that. But that was it. You know, no sore throat, no nothing like that. I was just having trouble with congestion. And of course, we, here a while back, about a month ago or a little over that, we were, if you remember in one of our videos, that we've been very, very sick for a few days. But I had this wheezing going on before that, and then after we got over whatever this was, and the wheezing came back again. So I was trying to figure out what in the world could be causing this. And as you know, we have our lovely kitty cat Delilah, and we love her to death. But I got to thinking, because I'm very sensitive and I've had allergy problems for years, maybe, just maybe, I'm allergic to pet dander.
And we said, Delilah and I will miss you.
So I was figuring out what we could try, to see if maybe that was what the problem was. And yeah, when we started looking at all the nooks and crannies, there was evidence of Delilah's fur.
Yeah.
In places you wouldn't think about. So of course we got the vacuum cleaner out and we did some cleaning there and everything. But I could only imagine, what was probably floating in the air. And of course Delilah, she likes to climb up on the bed with us at night and sleep with us. And
well, it's our bed.
Yep. Well, this is true. This is true.
It.
So I thought, well, maybe is there some kind of a HEPA filtered fan or something like that we can look into. So I got on Amazon and I found this product made by a company I believe is called Levoit. And it had some pretty good reviews. Yeah, I think it was Levoit. They're looking at a photo of it.
Okay, good.
And I will post a link. And it comes with a multi-stage filter, but you can get designated pet dander filters for it. And we're going to go ahead and order one for it once we get to Itchituckney Family Canoe and Cabin, so we'll have it on hand. We've been using it every night. And last night, I didn't have to take anything, and I wheezed just a little bitty bit from time to time, but that was it. But I can definitely tell a difference. So, those of us that have pets that travel in our RVs and cargo conversions and things like that, if we have those kind of issues, it might be something you might want to look into. And I think it was around $100 or something like that.
It's bigger than I had anticipated.
Yeah, it's big. It's about that tall and about that big around. But if it does what we need it to do, we will make do.
We just, it's like everything else. You figure out a spot for it and get rid of something else. And
it's quiet. It's not noisy. And it has, I can tell a big difference in how I've been feeling. And I haven't, I've stopped taking allergy medication now. I've been trying to see just how I get by without anything. And in the last 2 or 3 days, I've noticed a little bit of an improvement every day. So it's something to think about if you all have issues like that. We will give you an update on how things are going with that unit, as time goes on. But so far, I'm pleased with the initial results.
Yes.
Are you?
Yes, I'm able to sleep.
Yeah, I got a really good night's sleep for the first time in several weeks, just the other night.
Makes a huge difference.
And now another thing that we did, and we had contemplated this for a while, because we'd seen the advertisements all the time, but we didn't know that we'd be able to get one for us. And we, as you all know, we've talked about it many, many times before, how we watch our favorite programs. We have subscriptions to like Netflix, and sometimes we'll have Amazon Prime. Right now we're not doing Amazon Prime because we've seen pretty much everything we care to watch on Amazon Prime. But we would have subscriptions to these different services, and what we would do is go to what we always, everywhere we always go find a sweet spot where we have good service with our phones. We would download our favorite programs into our phone, and then we would simply screen mirror our downloaded programs in our phones to the television. Delilah, don't be bumping up against the stand there, baby. The camera shook just a little bit. But anyway, sweetheart. Anyway, so what we tried, though, because the friends that were just here, they had one and it worked real well. We are T-Mobile customers. We've been with them for a long, long time. And many of you have seen the advertisements, I'm sure, where they're offering this internet home service with this gateway 5G tower affair, you know. So I didn't think they'd give us one. But especially since we're not at our home address, you know, what we use is our home address back in Arkansas, because we're here in Florida now. Well, a couple of days ago, we walked into a T-Mobile store, and I told them, I said, to make it simple, I just simply say we are snowbirding down here in our RV. You try to go beyond that, and they just don't quite get it. But anyway, and I said, I want to go ahead and get one of those home internet deals, and you know, try it in my RV while I'm here, but have it for when I get back to my home area. And shoot, took about 5 minutes.
Not very long.
Since we're a T-Mobile customer, well, I did have to pay a $37 connection fee, and that was it. The service itself, 5G home internet, unlimited. And according to them, you don't even get throttled back. We'll see how that goes.
Yep.
But unlimited 5G for $50 a month. And you do have to set up on auto pay. Now, if you're already a T-Mobile customer, it'll make it, you know, pretty darn easy. But we got it, brought it back, set the unit in front of a window. As it was with our phones, we couldn't get any service inside at all. We'd have to step outside, but we had, you know, a little bit of service, but not enough to do any.
A phone call, you had to step outside to talk,
right.
You know, a little thing. So we knew we had to do something.
Right. So we got this and set it in the near a window, and lo and behold, we've been streaming now for a couple of nights.
Yep.
No buffering whatsoever. We've watched Netflix movies. We've watched, well, we woke up at 5. Deb woke up at 5:30 this morning, tossing and turning. And I said, I'm just going to turn the coffee on. And she said, okay, that's fine. So that's what we did. But so, you know, laying there drinking coffee, we watched YouTube for quite a while. We even watched some of our older videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We even watched us.
Yeah. And you
We're
know,
not boring.
you haven't changed a bit.
It's only been 4 years, baby.
But so far, we're very, very pleased with it. Now,
Yes.
you know, here again, it goes without saying, if you're going to be in an area where you have zero service at all,
You're going to have zero reception.
you'll probably have zero reception. But we had a little bit of service here. But our download speeds improved dramatically when we connected to this thing, and our upload speeds.
We might even be able to go live.
We might even be able to go live. And if so, just be watching. We might just surprise you with a live here in the next couple of days. I'm going to test a couple more things before we do that.
We're playing with it
Right.
at the moment.
So right now, we are very, very excited, and it's only $50 a month. And I'm researching it more, but there is a way to connect an external antenna to it. It does look to be slightly complicated. There are countless YouTube videos out there about how to do it, but I haven't really delved into it real deep yet.
But we've already discovered Bill needs to build a shelf where it actually can sit in the window.
Right. I'm going to have to build a shelf, you know, to set on one window.
Either that, or
on
we
either side.
put another window where the desk is, or where the bar is, and then put a shelf there.
Yeah. But what we will
do something.
Yeah. Once we get over to the other campground, the middle of next week, you know, one of our videos that we'll be posting once we get there, we will update you on how it's doing over there. I might even go a little deeper into it and show you what kind of upload and download speeds we've got.
But so far, so good. We get phone calls. We can order stuff.
Right. From inside the trailer.
From inside.
Yeah, it's cool. And we can stream Netflix, YouTube.
We don't have to worry about downloading during the day.
Right.
So
No,
we'll see.
no buffering whatsoever.
At this location.
Right, at this location that we're at now. So we'll fill you in more on that. I'm sure there's going to be some areas where it won't work that well.
Right.
So,
It's just a
but
test. Ow.
ow.
She wanted down.
Yeah, she was ready. So anyway, that's the update on that. We're, right now I'm just as happy as can be. Are you happy?
I'm fine.
I noticed though that my shirt looked a little wrinkly though when I was looking on the monitor here. Let me see.
Well,
Let's see. Yeah, well.
that would be the maid's fault.
Well, yeah, but
We don't have a maid.
we don't have a
sweetheart.
maid, do we?
No.
I almost said something
He
that was,
almost messed up.
that was going to get me in trouble later. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. Got a lot of stuff getting ready to happen here
Yes.
shortly.
Yes, we will start
Yeah.
packing up tomorrow, getting the van reloaded because we kind of just
Yeah.
and get everything organized again and get ready to move.
Yep.
Because we've been here almost 6 weeks.
Almost 6 weeks, and we've thoroughly enjoyed it here, and we want to thank our friends
Deb and Cal.
Deb and Cal for allowing us to come and stay. And then of course we've had other friends come. We've never been without company while we're here.
No.
Right now we have Liz and Jerry visiting
and
here as
Jerry.
well with their RV, and
Wayne
we're
and
just-
Paige just left.
Wayne and Paige
Marvin
just
and Mary
left.
were here earlier in
Yeah.
the month. And,
Yeah, they were here New Year's Eve. They were here over New Year's.
and so we've had a
So-
great time.
Had campfires often.
Ate
had-
some good food
oh.
and went to some great restaurants.
Yeah, ate way too much food.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah. So there will be nobody. Don't anybody bring cakes or pies to the rendezvous.
Whatever.
Okay, we're gonna go now, folks. This is Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventures, and you know exactly what we're gonna say. We are not camping.
We are living.
Y'all get out there and do some living, and we'll see you again soon. Bye bye now.
Bye bye.